So what stories do you normally hear from affiliate managers? Well, crazy stories. Sometimes stories come like one is crazier than another. So for example, like very simple stories like, well, listen, yesterday we signed this affiliate and today we have 90 registrations. But listen, out of 90, we have 80 first-time depositors. So I'm really excited about this new affiliate.
This is the greatest day of my life!
When the next day they actually discover that there are no more repeat bets, there is no more repeat business, what this affiliate did, they just triggered the withdrawal limits. They got all the CPAs they could for 90 players, let's say $30 for a player, and they ran away with 2,700 euros, and they left you nothing.
Max carry, the one who's carrying big business. At its finest, need a license, easy decision. It's getting done when Max is stepping in. We got what you need, the licensed gentleman. The advice that you need, ask Max. Hit it, get you right, get you on track. The advice that you need, ask Max. Hit it, get you right, get you on track.
Hey everyone, this is Max. Today we will speak about the affiliate fraud, so something that successful people do not want to speak about, because fraud means you have to be always, on your toes, checking every single traffic source, working with your affiliate managers, training them, being trained yourself if you are the one that is dealing with traffic, to make sure that you are well prepared. Unfortunately, there is no way out of this. If you are part of the business, you know that this is also part of the game, and different affiliates come in different shapes. And there is a big part of them that will try to scam you, or at least to get the deal that is best for them, and doesn't probably get you anything yourself. So how do normally affiliate fraud looks like? Well, you get something that is too good to be true. You get yourself a deal. Affiliate starts working on the traffic. They send you registrations. Normally it's a CPA deal because they paid immediately at the time when they achieve the results that they want. They're set and they trigger that payout and you pay them out and basically they run away and you have nothing to do with that. And what you are left with a bunch of registrations. Basically, that's not even data. You cannot use the data. You're left with 90, 100, 5,000 accounts, whatever, that you can just throw away and forget. And also, you're throwing out your hard-earned money. So let's discuss what you have to follow to not to become a victim of this fraud deal. So the red flag number one is that they actually chase you. They reach out to you, they say we have tons of traffic and you are speaking about what kind of a traffic that is, and you discuss all the details and probably you go to sleep. And you'll find out 50 messages during that period of time. Okay, listen, we are losing all the traffic. We can convert. Let's start working. You have to understand that good affiliates do not chase you. This is the mutual process where you reach out, you negotiate. Negotiation can take time. If someone has this hot deal, millions of traffic flowing in that they have to pay for, then this is an immediate red flag and you should better pause. Many affiliates or many business owners, they are so hungry for the deals that they will take any deal. And how my mentor once told me, listen man, if you want to get yourself a bad deal, take that any deal that is too good to be true, right? And then you will get yourself bad deal and the problems along the way. Definitely. They also ask for something like 30 euro CPA and 5 euro to trigger the deposit. They basically ask you for so stupid requirements and for so stupid deals that it's obvious that you will have to pay them 30 euros for the CPA when they achieve some small target. So you have to believe that they bring you repeat business, that they bring you the traffic that is worth paying for. Otherwise, they will just register 1,000 fake accounts and you will get 1,000 registrations and you will be forced to pay 30 euro for the CPA as soon as they trigger that 5 euro deposit. So basically from 1,000 accounts, they bring in 5 euro each. That's enough to trigger basically the deposit and to trigger the withdrawal. And then they run away with 30,000 euro.
No!
And to be honest, it's really kind of easy to spot them, but At the same time, many affiliates, they do hide their schemes behind a couple of legit players. So there can be, 70% of fake accounts, 30% of real accounts. So that's how they increase their own profits and basically scammy things, right? So you have to look at the whole mass. You have to always test them out, and you have to keep an eye on them on daily basis. Today, if they perform well, and next month something changes, so you have to reach out to them to check what's going on. Did they change the channels? What are the plans in their business? And then to renegotiate, because their percentages, their performance, just tanked. You had nothing to do with that, and they have everything to do with this, so you will have to find the common ground in the language to work out on the new deal, and also to discuss the future plans and to make sure that you come back to the normal deal as soon as they are back with normal performance. And working with affiliates comes to real connections, real contact. So you will speak with them, sometimes you will see them face to face, and scammers, they do not hide behind their monitor. They can easily reach out to you, they can call on Zoom, and then to simply scam you. So your camera and the fact that you met them will not save you. You have to be always asking for the proof, for the previous results. So I will give you an example of something that happened to the person I know. So he's running an online casino, and he told me, Max, I just lost 200,000 euro because I paid to the affiliates and didn't follow the process A to Z, so I just trusted them. And in the end, they said that my payment system providers were not ready, so that's why traffic didn't convert and other things. So I do not know if he was scammed or it was his fault, but literally, if affiliate is smart enough and they do care working with you, they do test all these things themselves, and they do give their recommendations on what needs to be done. And then if they want to work with you also, they offer you something as a test purchase. So you are not spending 200,000 immediately, burning all the things down, and then literally just sitting with nothing. So you can buy this in pieces, testing all the performance metrics, and then to increase the size of the deal. So in this case, he lost 200,000 and he said, I had to accept the loss. So this is how business can be. You can start and you may have a very limited budget, and there you go, the entire budget goes just down to the toilet. So before you make a deal, make sure this is not the best deal on the planet. Good deals are too good to be true. In big online casinos, affiliate managers, so heads of affiliate managers, they do train affiliates, and they do see this every day, where affiliate is just like so hungry for the deal, he goes out and he burns himself. They do even allow to do that. Mistakes happen. Everyone has to go through this period where that's how this scam looks like. I just lost 5,000, for example. It's fine to lose 5,000 because it doesn't bite. It's a very different situation to lose 500,000 because in this case, it can be literally a tactical loss. You may have to decide to fire people or to choose different marketing strategies because of that, right? So too good, too true. You have to speak to the affiliate at the same level. They are not bigger than you. They are not more important than you. They're also not less important. You are two partners that are looking to make a deal that will be a long-term partnership. So make sure that you ask all the screenshots, their performance screenshots. What they normally do, like the scammers, they do send you some blurry images like it's 19th century, or you're using like some old Kodak camera, and they are just like sending you a screenshot where you have to find out what the real performance is. So blurry screenshots is also a big red flag. Let them make normal screenshots, like record the video and to share their screen to actually check the performance. Normal affiliates, of course, go for that. Only people that hide something, they do not want to do that. And it's really easy to Photoshop things these days, right? So you may get something really cool and amazing picture, crystal clear, but it's going to be Photoshopped. That's not a secret, right? So do not trust that part. Ask what brands they worked with. Ask what their performance was with the previous brands, and why they are not satisfied with their current deal, probably in that online casino. So keep the conversation up and running. Just make sure that you have the tone where you really you care about that you are discovering the things, that you are a legit partner that really pays attention to all the details, and that you take care of them by asking all these questions. It's not the question answer thing. It's the communication that takes time, and during that conversation, you want to get as much data as possible. Surely, jump on a call, discuss with them, check if they can share their screens and all the performance metrics. If you are still unsure, there are many groups on Telegram. There are groups where affiliate managers do exchange with the stories. There are many affiliate managers and many online business owners that were scammed once. There is a file with the scammers that you can download to make sure that if this person reaches out to you, you know that they are a scammer. I will leave that file below. So some affiliate manager actually gave me that file so I can share it with you for free. And it's true that the CPA model is the most abused model because literally they get money immediately. So the RevShare model is the safest one, but at the same time you need traffic. So if you go just for the revenue share, you may not find enough of affiliates willing to work with you. So hybrid deals make the entire sense. And now you have to meet negotiating the deal somewhere in the middle, where the risks of affiliate would be equal to the risks of online casino. Everyone would accept such risks, and then it's time to move on forward. And now when you sign that deal, when you make that deal, you do not sign any agreement. You basically do the handshaking deal, and all the terms and the conditions should be explained in the affiliate management system. So that's where the affiliates go to check the performance, the money they make, and all the other metrics. So if they have questions, you can always refer to the terms, and the terms should be as transparent as possible. No one likes cheesy deals. Also, the affiliates, they want to be treated as normal human beings. So treat them so. Make sure that they are valuable partners, that you do explain all the terms. What happens if the performance drops? What happens if they do post traffic for 2 or 3 months? Maybe you are not going to offer them as beneficial offer them before. And now they are back to normal, to the start, to the beginning, where all the affiliates start with their percentages, right? So make sure you explain that. Do not sit on your chair just relaxed, enjoying how traffic flows in. Make sure you monitor the traffic at all times, and you do actually understand what the metrics mean. So you're actively thinking on daily basis on how this particular affiliate or the traffic channel performs. And if you see some deviations from the norm, if you see a deviation from what was happening a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, then do reach out, then do ask questions. What's going on? We see that you become unprofitable. We cannot continue this deal anymore because it's too good for you and too bad for us. Let's agree on the new terms before you reach out to the normal performance, before you get that back. And the affiliates, normally, they are absolutely fine with this one, because for months and months and months working with you and reaching out to you, asking for all the content and the meeting at the conferences, you become friends, or at least good buddies. Affiliates do really appreciate when you just reach out and you discuss what's going on, and you just do not cut the deal, do not act as you think is right, but when you explain and you try to find the solution together. And what is also interesting is that different markets have a different level of fraud affiliates. So if you start somewhere in Latin America, or you start with Southeast Asia, or maybe India and Bangladesh, or maybe African countries, then you have to understand that scamming you is just the part of the hustle. So people were growing up there trying and understanding how to cheat the system. It's not the people problem, it's your problem. You have to accept that, accept the rules, and just move along with that one. In Europe or in Canada or in other developed regions like Australia, New Zealand, I'm not going to mention all the countries. So of course the situation is much better, and the frequency of affiliate fraud is less. But what you can do here, they learn how to cheat the system, they are trying to cheat the system. all you can do, you can control your emotions, you can control that you have all the systems together and not to fall for this thing.
I'm always angry.
So, for example, in Brazil, market is now so emerging that different groups, like affiliate groups, they create different media packages for, let's say, 50,000 euro, and they are pushing all these media packages to different online casinos. They've pushed one package to one online casino and immediately to the second online casino. So now they do not actually do anything, so they are not dedicated to bring traffic to your online casino. All they do is just collecting cash from all different parties here, and you will get no results from that whatsoever. But since the market is in the stage where it's like a wild west, and there are many startups that are ready to pay this price because they believe that people here, they are a real deal, and simply because of this belief, many scammers, they do collect a lot of cash without delivering any results. There is no significant amount of registrations, or they do push different casinos very fast, so the same online casinos get the same traffic without any repeat business whatsoever. So you are losing your money immediately, as you do not have any long-term business whatsoever. Be sure that you also put some risk assessment towards the geography where you start online casino, and you keep an eye on it. There are many tools that will help you to actually fight the fraud in online casino, to capture the fraudulent activity, because normally if you start looking very, very deep, and for example there is 1,000 players that you get within a day, 1,000 registrations, then you can go deep into the logs and an affiliate manager, a friend of mine, he explained me the story where he had to explore what happened for the last week because they had fraudulent traffic going on. So, and then they are going very deep into things like, for example, the signature of the browser. So fingerprinting is called, and what browser all registrations come from, what IPs, what do they have in common? Do they have the same sound card and so on? So they are taking the full kind of a picture about every registration. And even though the password is normally encrypted, the hash of the password in many cases is just similar to other ones. So they're using the same password every time, and it's really simple to spot this by the hash. So there are tools that analyze all these things all together, so all the variables, like maybe dozens of different variables, and give you the percentage of what is the chance of the fraud here, right? I will leave the tools in the description of this video because I do not think that YouTube will allow me to say anything like that. We've had this practice in the past where they just took the videos out. So it's better just to leave this in the description so you can go and check. So with this being said, this is the affiliate fraud and how you have to deal with it. It's really an important part of every business. Traffic is an important part of every business, and all the traffic is different. It's not made equal. You are dealing with different sources, SEO, PPC, and other sources of the traffic. You are dealing with the FTD traffic. You are dealing with retargeting, like awareness traffic and all these things. But this is not enough. Now you have to pay attention to the fraud and really be smart about this. If you want, you can hire a risk manager expert that will analyze the traffic and will be the backup, like a bone to your affiliate guys or to yourself, to make sure that you are doing the right decisions and closing the right deals with affiliates, and then tracking them to help you to track them on a daily basis. So it's a normal practice to do that as well. That's it for today. I hope it was interesting. I hope it was valuable. I will see you in my next video. It was Max. Thank you and goodbye.